Guys, I don't know if I'm audible. I'm not using a headset today, so if I'm not audible, please bear with me and let me know in the comments. This is a live, so if you're watching it later as a video being shared or on YouTube, um, please forgive the interruptions. This is not a planned live. This is I just thought that I will let my readers and also the beloved writers who are part of my new anthology know certain updates regarding the work. I've been doing a new anthology, a new literary collection titled "The Equations of Love," and the submission is over now, and we are sitting down to select the works apt for the collection. I haven't gone through all of them, I'm just starting to look at them. So soon we will be able to let the readers know, let the writers also know which works will be selected. And it will be updated in the publication group, in the WhatsApp group that we have created for writers. We'll be updating selection related information on the WhatsApp group soon. It will take some days, obviously, because we need to take a close look at all the submissions. We don't want to miss any of them, to be frank. All of them are awesome writers, great writers, and we don't want to miss out on any of them just because their views or just because their style of writing is different. So it's not a question of quality, they're all quality writers. It's only a question of whether their ideas and their style of writing suits the publication's um, present policies. So it's basically a policy decision, I would say, not a qualitative decision. So writers, please wait for a few more days. We'll be able to update you on the selection of your works in a few days. Precisely, I can't tell because it's a long process, and it's a tough process also, going through all the works. And we have received almost 40 submissions, 40, I think 41, but I think it is going to come down to 40 because there is one confusion regarding one submission, but there is one Hindi submission that I've seen, but I think the same author has done an English submission also. So we'll be taking the English one and leaving the Hindi one out, because this is not a multilingual anthology. Here we will be only taking English works. So regarding my work, I am compiling this literary collection. I'll be dealing with the editing part also. Our editorial team will be helping me out, and Writers Kalam Publishing definitely is going to launch a batch of really good authors, as we have done with our previous anthologies, The Equations of Life. This time also we are going to do a tremendous work with the authors and their works. So with Writers Kalam Publishing, we are trying to take up the submissions and compile them in the form of a book. And right now I'm sitting down to work on this. I've gone through the first submission. We are actually putting them together in the order of submissions. Okay, that is the order we are using, order in the way they have submitted. Based on that order, we will be featuring these authors in the book. That's how we did in the previous anthologies also. So here also we are going to put them in the order of submission, and we'll have some incredible works, and readers are going to be extremely excited about this, because this collection has some very, very interesting works. You can gift it to your beloved ones. You can use it as a gift, or also for pastime reading. If you are a person who loves reading itself is an art, I'd say. So if you are a person who's interested in reading books, spending time with books. This collection is going to be a valuable addition into your library, home library. This book is going to be a valuable addition to your reading life. Um, that's how we are going to plan this. That's how we are going to, bring it out. The cover, we have already designed the cover. We'll be releasing the cover soon. That's another update that I have. Yes, it's quite an exciting update. I'm sure the authors will be thrilled if they know about this. I haven't told any of them, not even my team, that I'm coming on live right now. This is an unplanned live, and so obviously nobody knows, and I'll be sharing the link of this live if it is okay, if it is technically okay. I'll be sharing the link once I share it on Instagram and also on YouTube. I'll be sharing the link with all my team members and writers. So it's really is going to be a surprise to all of them. Um, you know, so the cover is ready, and we are going to release the cover soon. And obviously, we are in the process of selecting works, and yeah, so we'll be publishing the list of all writers who are selected soon. Okay, I'm sitting in front of the submissions, and they are just brilliant. They are awesome. All of them are brilliant. I'm pretty sure that all of them will make it. Let me see. Let me go through it. Writers Kalam Publishing offers our readers a great opportunity here to taste literary works from across India, all over India. Writers are there from all over India, from Kerala to northern parts of India. So our readers are going to have a great time reading these works. Stay tuned for the Equations of Love, which will be coming soon. It'll take probably a month of time to release the book if we work tirelessly every day, 24/7. So give and take a few days, but still in a month's time we'll be able to hopefully release the book. Within that time also we'll be able to update the selected writers regarding their selection, which will be happening soon within a week. That's what I'm hoping, that in a week's time we'll be able to do that. We need to do that. That's the thing. It's not about whether we are able to do it or not. It's about whether we need to do it. It's like something that we should be doing. Within a week's time we should be letting the writers know that they are selected. It's very important, because all of them might be eager to know whether their works are selected or not. So in that sense it is indeed. And my t-shirt, I think it has a very short sleeve, very short. I'm not used to wearing short sleeves. I usually wear long ones, but this t-shirt looks really short on me. I guess it's very small. I don't know. I don't usually wear t-shirts. Only at home. When I'm at home I wear t-shirts. So how do you guys think about my t-shirt? Is it showing my biceps, which I don't have much? The only biceps I have is from taking up big books. That's all I got. So anyway, let me know how my t-shirt is. Okay, yeah, cool. And recently I also changed my glasses, but I'm wearing the old ones because the problem is that the new one doesn't have any anti-glare coatings. This old one has anti-glare coating, so I'm wearing this so that my eyes don't get infected with all the blue rays and all. Okay, so I just want to protect my eyes from the blue rays, and hopefully it'll help me. That's why I'm wearing these my spectacles with anti-glare coating and all. That's why I'm unable to wear the new one. I love the new one actually. Compared to this one, I like the new one better. Not because of any aesthetic significance. Basically, aesthetically, I like this one, the round glasses. And the reason why I chose these round glasses is because I am a big fan of Maximilian Kolbe. And he was a prisoner in the Nazi camp, and he was killed by the Nazis he offered his own life for the life of another prisoner. He said, "Kill me instead of that person," because that person had wife and children and family. So that's the story about Maximilian Kolbe. I'm a big fan of Kolbe, and he had round glasses, like wire rim, old German reading glasses. So when I saw them in the optical shop, I thought this one resembles Colby's glasses, and like some people also remarked that this one resembles Gandhi's glasses. Well, I think those were the older generation of reading glasses, the wire rim round kind of glasses. So I, selected this one because of that connection, Colby connection, and it's good. But the problem with this glass is that this area, this bridge, is resting on my nose. So the problem is that the viewing area, even though it has a larger area, it is coming down here. So my cheek part, this part is getting a lot of area of glass, whereas the eye area is not getting that much lens area. See that? So if I'm putting them on, and if I want to look straight, the problem is this part is coming across my eyes, against my eyes. I can't see properly. If I want to see up, I have to either I have to push it up like this, and then I have to look, or I'll have to do something like this. Yeah, like this. And it was a difficult thing for me to do. So that's why I decided to change them and get a new pair of spectacles. But since I have this one and it is good in condition, and I didn't completely want to lose it, I bought the new one without any anti-glare so that I could use this one still when I'm surfing, or when I'm working in front of my computer, or when I'm using my phone continuously for my work or anything. So the new spectacle doesn't have anti-glare, and obviously that is why I'm using these old ones right now. Okay. So the story of selecting these round glasses is very clear now, right? Yeah, I just wanted to shout that out from the rooftops. People ask me, why did you choose this kind of round design? And this is the reason. And regarding the aesthetics, I don't really find it odd or find it, bad in a way. It's good. This one is also good. The new one is also good. You must have seen the new one. I've shared some pictures on Instagram. You must have seen them on Instagram. If you haven't seen them, go to my Instagram page and you can check out my posts in which I've shared some pictures with the new one. So let me know which one you like best, this one or the new one. New one is rectangular, rectangular lens areas there. Its frame is rectangular, so I just wanted a different design, rectangular design specifically, because this one is kind of circular but still like an oval, like a wider, in general wider frame. So I wanted a little compact looking rectangular sort of frame this time. That's why I chose this new pair of glasses. Okay, so coming down to the reason why I started this live today, I wanted today to share the beautifully awesome news, the happy news that we have at Writers Kalam Publishing. We have started sifting through the submissions by authors for the Equations of Love anthology. We have started going through the works, and quite soon we will be able to finalize the writers. We will be able to release a list of writers who will be appearing in the anthology, The Equations of Love. And very soon our readers will also be able to taste literatures from writers across India on the Equations of Love. It is to update this news that I came on live today, on this live telecast. Also, I wanted to share the fact that we have the cover for this anthology, for this literary collection, ready by our designing team, and the cover is looking excellent, and we are so happy that we are able to do this collection of literary works. Again, another very important thing is that we already have an ISBN number and everything is ready. The only thing that we need to do now is go through the works, select the best ones, and give this product, give this beautiful book to our readers. So when shall we release the cover of the book? That is the next question. When shall we release the cover? I really don't know what to do. When shall we release the cover of the book? You know, that's the question we need to know. That's the question we need to find an answer to, right? When shall we release the cover? In the middle, I got a message and I lost my attention here. That's why I fumbled a little bit. Sorry about that. So when shall we release the cover? That's my question to you guys. Cover of literary collection, The Equations of Love. When shall we release the cover of this new anthology, this new book? If you have any suggestions regarding the dates, please do comment, okay? Let us know through your comments. When should we release the cover of this new anthology, the new book by Writers Kalam Publishing? Let us know, okay? I think 1 week would be enough, right? Today is like 9th of March, right? Thursday, 9th of March. Now, what about 16th, next Thursday? What if we release the cover on 16th? What do you think? Let me know in the comments, okay? I'll wind the live session up right now. Let me know in the comments when do you think is the best day for the release of the cover. If you are watching this, dear writers, if you are a writer who have submitted for this particular anthology, The Equations of Love, I'm sure you will also have some suggestions regarding the date of release of the cover of the book. Please do suggest a date, okay? If you're watching this, it'll be awesome, so that we can release the cover on that day, okay, officially. And let's get back to work. It's time for Writers Kalam Publishing team to get back to work on the remaining submissions, to go through all of them. It's a very difficult task to read. It's a very, very difficult task to read all the submissions and to select, or at least to see whether they all, fit into our policies related to publishing. So let's see. I already told you in the beginning that selection of the literary works will be based on certain policy decisions, not based on qualitative decisions, because judging quality from any perspective regarding an anthology is not a justifiable act, because an anthology itself is a polyphonic endeavor. It has multiple voices. It has voices from writers from across India, and as we all know, India is a pluralistic, it's a country of plurality. We are a multi-dimensional country. We have a multi-dimensional culture. We have a multilingual society. In that sense, I think an anthology is the best way to represent the soul of India, the multiplicity, the plurality, and the polyphony also. And regarding the different sounds, different voices of these writers being heard, we cannot judge whether one is better or whether their quality is, in any way better or not compared to something else. We can't say that, especially in an anthology. That's what I'm saying. If it's a book by a particular author alone, like a solo work, a monograph, it could have been a different scenario, obviously. But An anthology, it's a very, I'd say it's an ideological decision from Writers Kalam Publishing. I don't know how other publishers look at it, but this is the ideology, this is the ideological part of Writers Kalam Publishing. We have this firm belief that anthologies or literary collections are not just for fun. They're not just hobby publishing. Like, I mean, I've seen so many people do that these days, but I don't think that's how it should be done. Clearly, it's not just for hobby. Because anthologies are spaces of polyphony. They have multiple voices within the same book. Multiple writers, writing on a concept. Even conceptually, anthologies may have different levels or dimensions within itself. Even though in title they might, in its heading they might all be connected in a particular way, or in an introduction, a compiler might say that all of these are connected in a particular way. Still, beyond those acknowledgements, beyond those specific acknowledgements, conscious acknowledgements or categorical attempts to qualify or label an anthology into a particular category or theme or subject matter, still anthologies have a plurality of perspectives. They accommodate plurality, they accommodate multiple voices, they accommodate a polyphony. And that is the advantage of anthologies. That is the cultural significance of anthologies, especially in a country like India, and I think anywhere in the world. Differences can be accommodated in anthologies, and it is that capacity of anthologies that Writers Kalam Publishing as a publishing enterprise is taking up. It is that we want to focus. It is that we want to take to our readers. It is that capacity to hold, capacity to present multiple voices, multiple ideas. It is that comfortable space that we provide, that the anthology is capable of providing, that we are truly interested in as a publisher. So Writers Kalam Publishing is taking up anthologies only because of that, because of its capacity to accommodate multiple voices, plurality and polyphony. And because of that, we cannot be qualitative in our perspectives while selecting works. We cannot be judges of quality in any way. We can only look for certain policy decisions regarding the selection of works, because as a publisher, obviously we are bound by certain structural patterns, as a publisher, which we take up in the beginning, in our conception itself. There are certain policy decisions that we make as an organization, and it is only that decision or set of decisions that we are bound by, all right, which is our policy decision. So based only on our policy decision, we can make a selection. We cannot be judges of quality in that sense. In other words, an anthology is a space where writers of any gender, any quality, any area, any region, any background, any caste background, any religious background, can write explosively, truly, expressively, in whatever way they want. This is a space that they can utilize. I think serious writers haven't really thought about anthologies in this way. The anthologies have been used by new writers, for getting their works published for the first time at least, and at least to get some credits, publishing credits in the beginning, in the early stages, initial stages. That is not how anthologies should be looked up at. Anthologies have a higher purpose. It's a different realm altogether. But serious writers have been shunning this collection genre, literary collections. Multiple authors come together for a book. Serious writers have been shunning this genre. It's a genre in itself, by the way. And serious writers have been avoiding this category for, I think, a long period of time. Basically because of ego-related issues, I think. Obviously, there is a lot of ego involved in being a writer, but beyond the ego, if we realize the potential, full potential of a literary collection, we will be able to open a new space for literature and how literature is being read and how even readers find about other authors. For example, those readers who read my books, for example, my readers, my group of readers. Suppose if I'm publishing my short story in another anthology, okay, my set of readers are going to know about another writer through that anthology, through that literary collection, right? So another author will get a new reach, and I will get a new audience through that anthology in another writer's realm, another writer's dimension, right? So in other words, this is an area, this is a genre that can give serious authors new spaces, new audiences. So Writers Kalam Publishing is keen on exploring the potential, the possibilities of anthologies, literary collections, and it is part of an ideological step that we are taking. It is not hobby publishing, it is not just for those debut writers to somehow get your work published and get an ISBN or get a publishing credit. It is not for that. It is a serious attempt to bring multiple voices together in a single book, in the form of a single book. That's what I'm saying. Different authors up in the form of a single book. That is the attempt, that is the ideology, that is the thought behind doing anthologies in Writers Kalam Publishing. So I request all of you to go and check out our catalog of books, which is available in our online store. You can get a link to our online store from my bio. You can go there and check out our online store and get copies of the literary collections that we have already published, and let us know what you think about our books. We intend to create happy readers, readers who feel fulfilled and satiated reading our works. So wishing all of you a wonderful day. I would like to wind up today's live session. I hope I've covered almost all the points that I wanted to talk about. So catch you guys later. Okay, take care. Have a great time. Bye-bye.